Hi everyone, welcome to Tuesday Craft Day. And actually, it's Monday Craft Day for me. I forgot. This is our week for our second shots of COVID. And I have to go with Bob tomorrow to get his, and it's a little bit of a drive. And then Friday, which is my next craft day, I have to go and get mine. So we're going to have to see what we can work out. But I do have a video ready for you for today. And so I'm going to show you in just a minute. I have to tell you, I had planned to make a certain kind of wreath that I had seen on Pinterest, and absolutely nothing worked out the way it was supposed to. Not one thing. So I had to, what you call, drop back and punt. And like I said many times, there are no mistakes in crafting, just unique projects. So I crafted a unique project today. In fact, yesterday and today, you'll see me in a couple of outfits. I'm going to show you a little bit of what I was trying to do because I did film it, and then I'll explain why. I may do a little voiceover to explain why this isn't working, and then we'll get back to show you what I really did do. So I hope you enjoy. If you're new here and would like to see me try these foolish things twice a week, please hit the subscribe button and the bell, and you'll be notified every time I come out to make a craft. And if you've been here for a while, I'd appreciate a thumbs up if you like this video. If nothing else, you'll see what to do when nothing works out the way it's supposed to. So I will be back in just a minute, and we'll see what we can make for, this is our St. Patrick's Forever Wreath insert. If you remember, during the, I think it was a craft outlet haul, and I think the day after, I got a wreath from Amazon that is just a plain green plastic wreath. And what I'm planning to do is to make little inserts. I got 10 8-inch frames, and that makes a perfect size insert, but that was one of the issues that I will explain. I got 10 8-inch frames, and I'm going to be doing inserts for this green wreath for different holidays and seasons. So, and they're small. They're little small ones so that you can stack them up easily and save them for next year. If you want to change your mind next year, go ahead. So in the meantime, let's go down to the desk and see what kind of trouble I can get into. I'll be right back. Okay, I have one of the 8-inch frames here. Now I have you zoomed in a little bit so you can see what I'm doing here. And I have this is some of the nautical rope from the Dollar Tree. And I'm going to start with, I have my frame upside down right now, and I'm going to glue this right here on this bar on the inside. And what I'm going to do first, excuse me 1 minute. I want to get a piece of paper. Put under here. I don't want glue on my mat. Okay, so let's get a nice bit of glue, maybe. There we go. All right, there we go. And I'm going to glue this right here. And we'll hold it a minute till it gets a chance to work. Now I'm going to take the rope, get rid of these glue strings, and I'm going to go up through, this is the first ring, the second ring. I'm going to go up after the second ring. And I'm going to go down. I'm only going to go around this one ring and go back down. It's a little bit awkward in the beginning because there's so much rope here. And I'm going to get it through there nice and tight. And I'm going to pull it right up close to the neck, the one I just glued on. Okay, now I'm going to hold both of those with my fingers. I'm coming back up that same place, back up the same hole. But this time I'm going all the way around, down into the middle. So I'm going over two of them. You'll be able to see it when I get it tight. So now I have gone over two of them. And I'm going to pull it tight. And I lost my glue. Okay, so the next one I'm going to go up, same place, always going up the same place. But I'm just going over one. And I'm pushing it in tight. Going up the same place. And going over two. Back into the middle again. Pulling it tight. And see what that is allowing it to do. So it's 1 over 1, 1 over 2, 1 over 1, 1 over 2. It allows it to curve. Now I'm going to go back here. I'll just hold this and I'm going to put some more glue here and see if I can get that to hold. It's not on the bar this time, it's just glued rope to rope. We'll see if I can get that to hold. And in the meantime, we'll continue. So that one I went over two. This one I'm going to come up. Get it back up here. And I'm going to go over one. And you want to get them nice and tight. Okay? Coming up. Going over two. Coming up. Not a knot. We don't need a knot. I did that wrong. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, and that one's up. Gracious sakes. Going over one. Now it's up and it's going to go over two. Pulling it in. up. All right, I got around with one whole roll, and you can see how it looks. It's kind of pretty. Looks a little bit braided. I'm holding some glue here now, and I'm going to hold it for a bit because it's hard for it to catch this rope, evidently. In fact, I'll give it a little bit more on these sides. Now, I didn't put any glue along here. I just kept holding it with my fingers to keep them somewhat tight. And they're not as tight as I've seen some of them, but I'm okay with that. For the first time, I'm just fine with that. So, let me shut you off again for just a second until this hardens enough for me to continue. Be back in a second. Okay, I have the second rope attached, and very honestly, I'd like to be able to just cut a piece of this and work with it that way, but having not ever done this before, I don't know. I know it won't take all of this, but I don't know how much it's going to take. So we're going to have to pull this whole thing through. I only have one more section to do. And what I did is I just wrapped this around, glued it to itself, and glued it to the section in front of it that I just finished. Oops. See if I can get that through there. Yep. Oh, I didn't do that right again. Now look at that. You can't put it up over the top of the frame. Now come on, you're almost done here. Okay. There we are. And I'm going to cut those pieces off when I'm done. You see, I'm in just one here. Just the second one. And I'm going to go around again so that I make a loop. And the rope gets twisted. So I make a loop just on the second row. You see, it's just on the second row. righty. No, not all righty. Do you believe I did this 3 times in a row? Pull it all the way through here. Now go through there. Oh my word. Hey, you know, I'll win. I will win, I know it. And there you go. Don't pay any attention to this. I'm going to cut it off. Now I'm going to take this, get a good glob of glue here. And glue it down. All right, here you go. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? And that is, it's heavy. Now, I've seen others that just used twine, and that might be a better option, and it wouldn't be as difficult to thread around. But I had that, so I was going to try it. Now I've cut a green piece of ribbon about 6 inches long and dovetailed both ends. I'm only going to do one at a time for a minute till I can see how many I'm going to need. Now I'm turning this over to the back side. I have my ribbon, I'm going to scrunch it together. Okay? And then I'm going to bend it up and make like a little ribbon bow, and I'm going to glue it to the back of the frame, to the back of the rope. Well, this did not work. I go all the way around the wreath with these little ribbon bows, and then the next process is I'm supposed to turn the wreath over and pull the ends of those bows through to the front. It does not work because there's no room between the rope and the wire, and so I end up pulling them all off again. So I'm not going to make you watch me go all the way around. I will just move on and show you Plan B. Right back. Okay, well, after trying several different things, none of which were successful, I'm coming up with this little idea of pleating this green ribbon as I go around the top. And what's nice is the canvas ribbon holds its shape nice, and this is the Dollar Tree ribbon, but also, and I'm just making little pleats. It pleats well because of the wire. And so far, it seems to be looking all right. We'll see. We will win, and we will make a cute little wreath here. It won't be exactly what I planned, but that's okay. I tried the mesh, but it was just too ravelly to get between the little bars. But this is looking kind of cute, actually. And then I'm going to cut here. And let's get some more of that glued first. And once they're glued, the pleats pretty much keep their own shape. Now when I got here, I'm just going to bend this back and make a finished edge on it. Give us a little glue and glue it down. And of course, if there's a place like this is a little flatter right here, I might put a little bow there. There you go. That's kind of cute. So, now what I'm going to do, probably should have done this first, is beige. And you see, you can go and actually pre-pleat the ribbon. And you see? Alright, so now I'm going to take this one, got a glue string here, and I'm going to put it on the bottom rail. And let's see where that works. And I think I'll move this over here. Okay. Because the glue might miss the rail. I think this is going to work. But had I known it was going to work, I would have done the beige first, because now I'm trying to work underneath the green, which is a little awkward. I love this Dollar Tree ribbon. It is just so easy to work with as far as, you know, like these pleats and making bows. And I buy it whenever I can find it. I have the pink thing on one finger and I'm pushing down on the glue with the other finger. This is, what's wrong with that picture? And I have 2 rolls of this if I need it, but I don't know. I might, because this ring is bigger than the other ring. But I didn't use a whole roll of the green. You do have to be a little careful because, you know, with any kind of ribbon, but this kind of a weave, that hot glue will come right through the ribbon, the holes in the ribbon, and burn your little fingers. Well, let's see here. You know, you have a frame. You can figure out something to do with it. So, this is a little different than what I had intended, but like I said, there are no mistakes in crafting, just unique designs, and this is a unique design. We're almost around. That's really kind of pretty. The whole problem stemmed from the fact that I used that rope instead of a thinner twine. If you have a bigger form, that's not a problem. But this form was so small that there's not a lot of room between the wires. And so when I put the rope on, I didn't have room enough to pull through the ribbon without it getting very raveled. All right, I'm going to cut this now here. We got 1, 2, and then we'll fold this over, under. And I think I just ran out of glue. How's that? That's cute. Look at that. I'm wondering, I have this pretty ribbon, and I think what I might try to do is just like fold it in thirds and go right along here. And just cover up that edge. But that's, again, has to be pleated, so no, I think I'll just make a nice bow, and I don't know that I have enough I'm just going to tie a knot. And I'm going to put a little flower there, or a shamrock maybe. Making some little dovetails on the ends of these. Look at that. Isn't that cute? Now I think I've got a little something something I'm going to put in here. So let me go and grab it, and I shall be back, and I'll bring the other wreath up so we can see what it looks like when we put it in the middle. Back in a minute. Okay, I've got this little flower here. I need to put another glue stick in. Then I'm going to put right in the middle of this bow. And I have a couple of little shamrocks. I don't know if I'll use them or not. We'll see. I might be able to put one down here, just under the edge of the bow. That would be cute. And one on the other end of the bow. Be cute. Now I have this gold beading, but I don't think I'm going to use it. I grabbed some just for the heck of it. And I could put it all the way around, but I don't think it needs it. I'm not going to do that. Even though we all know I have enough of this beading to go for miles. Alright, so now we get out our Forever Wreath. And I find my top here that has, oh, here we are. Here's the top. Oh, that's going to be so cute. Look at that. Isn't that adorable? So now I've got to find a way to attach this. I got some wire. I got one. This is much longer, I'm sure, than I need, but better have too much than not enough. Alright, so I'm going to go through this little wire frame. Oop. And then I'm going to go down through the wreath on this side of the plastic. And on this side of the plastic. And I'm actually putting one on both sides. I'm not sure it really needs one on both sides. I could have probably just put one at the top. Oh, this is adorable. I'm loving it. And it is absolutely nothing like what I expected to be making. So, there you go. Don't ever say never. I gotta find a place to get down there. Did so well gluing that ribbon. I didn't leave myself a slot to get the wire through. There we go. Sorry for the crazy view, but this wire is so thin, I can't see where I'm doing. All right, there we go. Oops. There you go. Look at that. Isn't that adorable? I love it. Just enough. Just exactly what I'm looking for. I'm going to go put it on the door, and we'll see how it looks. Right back. So there you go. Look at that. That's absolutely perfect. Just what I'm looking for. That'll fit right on the nail in the kitchen. And just a little St. Patrick's color. Really is pretty. And it goes pretty good with the one that's down here that we just made the other day. I love it. I love it. So I'm, and like I said, it has absolutely no resemblance to what I had planned to make. But you know what? It looks just perfect for what I want. So I'm going to try to get a video up for Friday, and I'll try to do it a little early because I'm going Friday for my second COVID shot, so I don't know if I had time to do it during the day. But I will get something up if I can. If I can't, I'll try to get it for Saturday. So until then, I'm going to say, get ready for St. Patrick's Day. That's about all the decorating I'll do for St. Patrick's Day. Just a little. But enjoy. Enjoy the rest of your day. Keep warm, keep cool, whichever you need. Keep your distance. Play by the rules. Wear your mask. Wash your hands. Be safe. And everybody play nice now. Love ya. Bye-bye.